we all don't have the same opinions. So if they focus too much on the community, Paralives will just be atrocious, I feel like, because there'll be too many opinions forced into one game. So by the time that releases, if it's something completely different, I will be heartbroken a little bit.
Okay. Well, hello. Welcome to my channel.
I know y'all hear that little beat in the back. Wait a minute.
Don't ask me to be smart on here. I'm playing video games. Leave me alone. Let me play my video games.
You need to leave me alone. Oh my gosh. They're attacking me. I feel attacked. No. Okay.
Oh my, what's the point of the game? She has nothing left to live for. Oh my, are you serious?
Okay, if you haven't seen my 2 most recent videos on my channel, I basically used those 2 videos to lead up to me gushing about Paralives. I'm so excited for that game. I'm too attached. I'm not going back. No matter how the game turns out, if it gets released, I'm gonna buy it to try it out. It's too late. I'm already hooked and synced, and they have me as bait. I am now Paralives bait. Or is it fish? Oh my gosh. You get it. They have me. So on this channel, I've talked about Paralives a couple of times, and it's gonna be a lot more in the future. I can already tell. I'm gonna be talking about Paralives a lot more. The times that I've talked about Paralives on my channel have been mostly positive, and I feel like that's a good thing because a lot of people are excited for this game. I feel like they're doing an amazing thing. I really do feel like Paralives has some serious potential, and sometimes you just feel when the payout's gonna be good. However, I think it's realistic to talk about the negatives. I don't want to say negatives because to me, talking about these things don't feel like a bad thing. I feel like it's important to talk about both sides. What I wanted to do in this video is just talk about the personal fears I have about Paralives, things that scare me, my personal doubts of how this game is going to turn out. I am nervous to talk about these because I don't want to be negative about Paralives, but that's not realistic. I hate toxic positivity, so I feel like it will be very hypocritical for me to go on throughout this YouTube channel and only talk about the most amazing positive Paralives is gonna be the best game. Oh my god, it's better than Sims. You gotta be realistic. I cannot be hypocritical because I'll be the main one to call out somebody's hypocrisy. So this video is mainly about the doubts I have for Paralives because that's important. And I feel like it's important for the team to hear. Team, if you're watching, this is not a negative video. I love you guys. I live for the content that y'all are putting out for Paralives. I'm paying for Patreon. If I had more money, I will pledge more. I'm going to pledge more. Wait for that promotion. It's coming in. I'm getting off topic so quickly, but let me just go ahead and get into the meat of the video. So basically what I'll be discussing is my personal doubts and also the doubts I hear going on in the community. These are in no particular order. I just kind of list off the first couple of main ones that keep popping up in my head. Like when I'm asleep at night, you know, those negative thoughts, they come in. I am in a full committed relationship with Paralives at this point. If they change anything, no, I won't say if they change anything. Y'all can change things, but if things go awry, I would be heartbroken. Enough rambling. Let's get into the meat and talk about my personal doubts about Paralives. Okay, so something that has been popping up in my mind way too many times is I'm scared Paralives is going to become something completely different than what we've been shown by the time it releases, which freaks me out. Because we see that's what's happening with The Sims. Believe it or not, The Sims is changing, and I won't necessarily say it's a bad change, but it's a change that I don't agree with and I personally don't want to play. But this video is not about The Sims. What I'm talking about is Paralives. Off topic again, twice in a row. My gosh. To give you an example, gameplay. They push how much they want this game to be focused on gameplay, the details of gameplay. They have just now started working on the live mode. And I say just now, it's probably been a couple months in the making, but I feel like they're in the beginning part of the process of creating live mode, live mode. I say both. Who knows? There's been a lot of push from the community about the aesthetics of Paralives. And like, I feel like some things like that will kind of, I don't know, scare the team into not focusing on gameplay too much, which I don't know. I feel like the team has a really good backbone. I really do. They focus on what they want for this game, which I feel like is very, very important. The reason so many people are happy for this game because it feels like finally there's a company, there's a team that wants to make a game for the players. But I also feel like when a team has a vision, it's important that they stick with that vision. They'll be more organized. Things will be more detailed. It'll seem more complete. We all don't have the same opinions. So if they focus too much on the community, Paralives will just be atrocious, I feel like, because there'll be too many opinions forced into one game. But I really do feel like they're trying to push out out a sandbox life simulation game. So by the time that releases, if it's something completely different, I will be heartbroken a little bit. Because I'm way too invested, and I really, really, really want a life simulation game to come out that I can enjoy, and I just hope this all works out. Okay, moving on to the next one. This doubt, I feel like, popped up a lot in the beginning of when everyone was starting to hear about Paralives. I don't really see it much now, but I still think about it, so this is on this list here. Basically, Paralives ceasing to exist. It just goes dark, and we hear nothing about it ever again. It never releases, no statement is made. That is my worst fear. I am scared they're gonna scrap Paralives, or EA or some other gaming company decides to either buy or work their powerful magic to get Paralives to stop production, which freaks me out. Because things like this happen where a big company will eat up a small company and you never hear about that game again. It happens. It's possible, which I don't want it to happen. They actually, I know they put out a statement saying we have no plans to letting EA buy this. I don't know if EA has reached out. Who knows? We probably won't know unless it actually goes through. So they probably have. I wouldn't be surprised if EA has reached out to Paralives. Or they're probably just buying their time, waiting until Paralives releases. And then if they see the success, they're gonna jump on that wagon and be like, hey, you wanna be published by EA? Have that nice EA tag on every single one of your games. No, don't fall for it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. There's something special about indie games. There's something special. No matter how much you make, Paralives will always be an indie game. There's something special about it. The idea that Paralives can just stop, it just become a fever dream, freaks me out. It makes me sweat at night. I do not want that. Please don't break my heart. I'm not ready for something like that. But at the same time, they're updating this game so often. How do you not get invested when literally these are the games that you dream of playing? Okay, I don't know. But yeah, this is a very hypothetical video, a what if video. So please do not take these doubts to heart. I'm just sharing my fears. So if you have the same ones, baby, you're not alone. I fear the same thing. We are in this together. Hey, you liked this video, didn't you? Okay, why don't you go ahead and click the like button and then watch this video. Or you can watch this video. You know, same vibe, get your life. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Bye!